Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new tower defense game. Now this game's a little bit different. It is an anime tower defense, but it's got a lot of unique stuff. As you can see, Darth Vader is in the bottom, which is really cool. So we've been getting a lot of new, really good tower defense games. Tower defense games such as Anime Last Stand. Anime Last Stand was good, but it was in a rough patch, but it seems to be getting kind of more love. But I wouldn't say I abandoned it, but it's just the game hasn't been getting any big updates, and it's just not unique. But I saw Anime Crossover, and I've given a good try. I have finished every bit of the story. Well, currently every bit of the story, but there's not a lot. There's just 4 story missions. But I'm going to get into the pros of the game because there's a lot of pros. And of course, there are a few cons. But first, we're going to give like kind of an overview of the lobby. The lobby is extremely unique. It's really cool. Has like a black hole type of thing. You have the summons, the rifts, the artifacts. We'll get to that a little bit. That's really cool as well. The laboratory. Now, how this game is, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's actually probably the most unique tower defense game I've ever played. ASTD was my first one. I played like 2 years ago. That's what got me into these games, and then I think ASTD is probably my favorite. It's probably the one that I put the most time into. Anime Adventures I'll put at number 2, and I'm gonna put Crossover at number 3. I do enjoy Crossover. It's really fun. So going over to Summon. Summon is really cool. And we'll get over here. Now they have the chances. How the chances are is that the ones on the banner have a higher chance of being rolled, but you can roll every single one in the game. Now, if you get something, all you have to do. Oh, wait, where's it at? Hold on, collection. So whenever you get a unit, you actually have a collection book. It shows every unit in the game currently, and it's really cool because it gives about 150 gems. So you roll once, you get a unit, and you get 150 gems back. So it's really cool. But of course, once you roll that unit, it gets collected and you can't get it again. But once you discover it for the first time, it is pretty sick. Power transfer. Power transfer is really cool. So whenever you press a unit, here it says power 114. If I had a white beard that had 115, I would take the white beard, put him in here, put that better white beard, transfer the 115 over to this white beard. So that is also really cool. Now the back room, it doesn't have anything going on back here. You kind of just, and of course Bulma's there, and yeah. So that's about that. We'll get over here to the laboratory. Now the laboratory is really cool because there's 2 level system. Well, technically 3, but over here is the rank up system. Basically, rank up is, well, this. We'll get into this in just a second, but the ranks basically, I need to really get into the ranks, but that's just what gets the damage up. And the traits are really cool. I think I have enough to roll once. I do, just enough. So this is something that I wish every anime tower defense game did. Basically, you can look at all of them just like every other tower defense, but if you roll, we're gonna roll real quick. It's gonna be blue, and so you get that. You can choose to either discard and re-roll, or keep. If you discard, you keep your old roll. You don't have to have the fear of losing your good roll, so you can keep rolling and rolling and rolling. Most anime games, when you roll, it gets rid of the one you had previously, which is something that I always thought was really stupid. So that is really cool. So you don't have to worry about that at all. Going into over here, I want to check this out because this is really cool. We got Palpatine over here. This is unit prestige. This is something that is like a whole different thing. But you have unit ascension. Basically, you can turn any unit into a mythic. You really can. So if I want to turn Dio into a mythic, I can. I just need other mythics to turn him into a mythic. Now, of course, Dio as a mythic wouldn't be the greatest, but you can do that, which is really, really cool. Getting here, we'll look at this. So I'm guessing something will be put here. Party, I'm not too sure what this will be, but we'll look at that. Raids, we all know what raids is. This is going to be something, but there's no title for it. And here's story. So going into the inventory, we have artifacts. Basically, artifacts are like, the orbs and stuff like an ASTD. But the cool thing is that they're not linked to a specific unit. You can put these on anyone. So currently, right now, my Blackbeard has the Naruto eye on it, the Eternal Eye. The Eternal Eye has, 30% range, 5% damage, but it also gives black flames. Attacks apply black flames. I think that's Itachi, I think. That's his ability, but I'm not too sure. I've never watched Naruto. But Whitebeard does black flames. The Philosopher's Stone, whenever the unit gets a kill, gain a small permanent damage boost. That's on the Butterfly Lady from Demon Slayer. Never watched Demon Slayer, but it works on her. Dio's Mask works on Jotaro, which I probably should put it on Dio. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Actually, but it periodically summons a zombie. Not, it's pretty. It's kind of mid. And Speedwagon's at. I mean, this is really good, but I don't have Bulma. This is probably one of the better ones. But the damage increase and the range increase applies to the dude from Bleach. I mean, like it's really cool. You're not really restricted in this game. But the thing is about upgrading, the worst part is that you have to sacrifice, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. And then Artifact Shop, that's probably just going to be that. Now, these are really fun. Artifact Rifts, this is where you get your artifacts from. Basically, you just pump these in here. I've already used all mine, but you just put a Rift Orb, and now I have these, and, well, I could add 7 apparently. But this is how you get artifacts. These are the better ones. Trust me, that's how I got the Philosopher's Stone and the Mask. Over here's a good way to get gems. This is probably the best way to get gems is these rift challenges. I'm actually about to get into those just in a second. But, yeah. So we're going to dive more deeper in. Oh, there's the codes as well. But we're going to go into here. And I'm just going to go for Hidden Village. We'll go stage. Actually, I need diamonds. We'll do this. I'm going to just show. Oh, wait, whoops. I'm going to just show kind of like what the abilities and things like that are, what everything is. The game is really cool because it's really cool. We'll get into it once this loads. Okay, so I'm gonna place down. We'll put Jotaro down. So it looks about the same, but you'll realize that there's 2 paths. That kind of reminisces to Balloons TD, which is really cool because this one's time stop and this one's all out damage, which is really, really, really cool. So we'll put Whitebeard down. And you can see every single one. This is his Tsunami. This is all out damage. Now, personally, I enjoy the top tree for Whitebeard more than I do bottom tree because it has more damage and it has a map killing Tsunami, which is really cool. But it is sick, and just like TD or Tower Defense, Balloons TD. Once you get 2 upgrades in one of the columns, the 3rd upgrade will lock the other one, so you can't do both. But you can do one, so it is really cool. So yeah, I really enjoy it. And this lobby looks really cool. Oh, it looks so good. They even have the giant military. It's so good. World Government. It's so good. This is probably my favorite one. My favorite map. I really do enjoy this. But yeah, so this is an anime crossover event. I highly, highly, highly recommend checking this out. It's really fun. I probably won't get as addicted to it because tower defense games, I love them, but dang, they take up a lot of time. I think the one that did the most for me was Anime Adventures. But nothing beats ASTD. Oh my gosh. I put so much time into it. I'm still playing it. I got, oh lord, who did I get? I think I got Gilgamesh a little bit ago. Like the 7-star. But, oh my gosh. I do enjoy this one. Anime crossover event is really good. Of course, the game is extremely new. It's extremely fresh, so a lot of updates are going to be, popping out periodically. There's a lot. Updates are going to be a little bit bigger. Oh, yeah, also, wave speed is free, which is awesome. It's not some stupid $20 pass. But, yeah, 2 times speed. I think 3 times speed would be pretty good. I'd pay 100 Robux for that, but yeah, I really do enjoy this game. It's really good, and I highly, highly recommend it. It is an easy 10 out of 10. Now, I did say I would talk about the cons. The cons to the game. So, as you guys probably saw, that there are gems. That there are gems that you need to upgrade things. Now, the gems aren't the problem. It's just that lesser gems have to be upgraded into little gems, and then little gems into greater gems, and so on and so forth. I'm not saying this is a bad thing, but the drop rate for that is obnoxious. You don't get a lot of them. So you're on here a lot. Now, of course, yes, that's the grinding aspect of the game. But the thing is that it's just like, dang, you know. Oh, the reason why I know I said that. See, it's gonna lock out. See, but I'm just like, dang, it just takes a while. But it's probably just because I'm tired of grinding for stuff and just really want it to come easy. That's probably why. But there's definitely a few things that do need to be more polished with the game. I do think that, you know, that his spa is 4.6 seconds. He definitely doesn't attack every 4.6 seconds. It's definitely longer, or at least to me it feels longer. Um, but, you know, it doesn't really matter. It's fine. But yeah, like I said, I give this game a high rating of 10 out of 10. And I highly recommend playing it. And I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you for tuning in, and catch you in the next video.